Support your Kansas City Needle Kings and pick up a t-shirt today. Link is on the screen, or also check the description. Alrighty, what is going on, dudes? My name is Antar13 and welcome back to another Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. So, I am up against a guy named Puddy. We talked over Smogon. We wanted to do a UU battle together. This was recorded before Slowbro got offensive Slowbro got moved up to OU. So, pretty much, yeah. I am bringing my, I'm bringing 4 UU pokes and then 2 NU pokes, as I like to, because I love to bring these Pokemon. You see the ones that are down here, my UC Milotic, and my Scrafty. I love those Pokemon. Those are like some of my favorite Pokemon to use in Wi-Fi. So, pretty cool stuff. On his end of the field, he's got a Raichu, which I have never battled against yet. He's also got a Goodra, which is, he's got 3 solid walls, actually. Sableye can be kind of a wall. It can also be a pretty good attacker. But that Bronzong and the Goodra are definitely special walls. And then the Slowbro is probably a physical wall. So, pretty cool stuff. I don't really have a wall on this team. My only wall, you could say, I have 2 of them, technically. I mean, Milotic and Uxie are both really bulky Pokemon compared to the rest of my team. The rest of my team is a really offensive Pokemon, but Scrafty can hold his own against a lot of attacks. So, let's get started here, everybody. Whoa. I'm excited to see what that Raichu could do, though, because I had never battled against Raichu, and this is what made me train up my own Raichu. So, I'll lead off with my Uxie, as I normally do, because I like to get my rocks up early. So, he sends out the awesome-looking, shiny Raichu, obviously, to get the Switch Initiative and hit me with the Volt Switch, which doesn't do very much damage. So I am really happy about that. I wonder what kind of set he's running, because I mean, I know that Raichus can be pretty especially strong, but I don't know. That did less than I thought it would, I'm gonna be honest. So, anyways, I get my rocks up here like I like to do. He sends in the Sableye, because Sableye can do pretty nicely against Brainchild, but Brainchild's not really a physical attacker, so the Will-O-Wisp is okay. I have 2, my Psychic hits a lot harder than my U-Turn, but my U-Turn can hit really hard against Dark types, so that's pretty nice. This guy's, both, so I've already used both moves I can. I've paralyzed the guy, and I've also set up my rocks, so all I can do is switch out here, by using my U-Turn, because I can't Psychic the thing because it's a Dark type. Excuse me. He tried to go for the Shadow Sneak, but the paralysis did not allow him to do that. So I am able to switch out, get some nice initiative, and set up who I want to go against this guy. So I'm thinking about it. I don't really have much I can do against this thing, so I'm going to go into Kate Upton here, and Kate Upton is really the one who's going to be able to stall it out. So he's going to set up the sub, which I'm like, God dang it, I hate when people start doing this. Makes me a little bit angry. So I'm going to hit this guy with the Scald. It's not going to do, I was about to say it doesn't do very much damage, but I forgot he had the sub up. So, the sub is going to break, so I do quite a bit of damage, at least a quarter of his health. So, very nice. Now, he withdraws because he knows that him setting up subs over and over isn't going to help because I'm able to take it out very quickly. So, he's going to send in one of his special walls, the Bronzong, to take the incoming Skull. But, I decided to go for the Dragon Tail because I actually wanted to get the Sableye out of there anyway. So, I get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, which sucks, but I get the Bronzong out of there, and he sends in the Darmanitan. Now, I have a good matchup in this situation. He does not. So he's definitely gonna want to get out of there, because he can do quite a bit of damage to me, but something I may want to start doing on Kate Upton, even though Leftovers is freaking awesome, I may want to set up like a burn orb or something like that on him, so I can get the Marvel Scale. Because I forgot the Marvel Scale activates when, it's not the same as the Dragonite's Marvel Scale. Anyways, so, I'm gonna hit this thing, I'm gonna go for Scald, because I wanted to hit that Darmanitan. It does quite a bit of damage to the Bronzong, even though the Bronzong is probably gonna be a special wall. So, I'm thinking here, I think he might have put more in, investment in defense. So, he's gonna get burned, which is good, very nice. So, the burn is going to be taking its toll on him, but he's going to get the Toxic up on me, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to Dragon Tail him out and get him out of here. so I don't have to continue going the bronze song, but somehow that was a crit. Like, I did barely anything, and it was a crit, so it was kind of funny. So, Sableye gets dragged back in, so he's going to take some more rocks damage. So, if Kate Upton's able to land a hit on the Sableye, it should do quite a bit of damage. Just because, my Kate Upton has, I have max HP, and then, max defense, and I put a little bit in special attack, so that I'm able to do a little bit of damage as I'm doing stuff. So, I'm going to hit this thing once again with the skulls, so I'm going to be able to break the sub, because I already know that, from breaking the sub earlier. So I really don't know why he set up the sub again, obviously, to keep himself in there, but it was kind of a waste of a turn. I mean, he did end up losing less health, probably, than the Scald would have done originally. He's not going to be able to get burned, obviously, because I already paralyzed him. So, I may want to see if Yuxi can learn Will-O-Wisp, because that might be cool to do. So, right here, I go for Scald. I don't know what he was doing, but, he obviously was trying to attack me, because he did not go for the substitute, so he was unable to, do anything to me. So, that was pretty nice. Now, he is really low on health. He can go for the Shadow Sneak, try to get a little tiny bit of chip damage off, or he can go for the Recover, as you see there. He could also go for the Sub, or do what he did before. So I'm just going to hit him once more with the Scald, hoping I can get like a crit or something like that, because I want to get the Sableye out of here. Or maybe he can get paralyzed on the next turn, so I can hit him and knock him out with the Scald, which would be very, very, very nice. Get the Sableye out of here so I don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm kind of low on health here, so I'm debating, do I want to recover, or do I want to just go for the thing? Because if I don't recover, then I know I'm going to die to the Toxic the next turn. But I know him being able to recover, I'm not going to be able to do enough to him. So I decided to just go for the recover, get up my health, so that I'm going to be able to stick in this stall battle for a little while longer. Thinking about it, I probably should have switched out quite a bit earlier, gone into something like my Scrafty, hit it with the knockoff, it would just demolish the Sableye. I'm also kind of surprised this wasn't a Mega Sableye. Obviously, he wanted the regular one so he can get the Prankster, because sadly, Mega Sableye doesn't get Prankster. Why am I yawning? I always start yawning when I'm doing a fucking Wi-Fi battle. Why does this happen? So, I Dragon Tail him out into the Raichu, which sees its first spot of battle since, it, came into the fight. So, I'm thinking right here I might die to my Toxic, so I'm kind of hoping that I don't, and I don't. So, which is pretty good, but he's going to be able to kill me with the Volt Switch. So, Kate Upton, my major wall is gone now, which sucks. Both of my walls have a status affliction on them, so it's not very good. So, now he sends in the Bronzong here, so I'm going to be able to get the Switch Initiative, and I am going to, I want to say go into my Scrafty. That would make a lot of sense to me. No, I go into really? I go into Blimp? Okay. So I go into my Drift Blimp. I'm going to hit this thing with the Shadow Ball. I will kill it. I decided just to hit it with whatever. It doesn't really matter what I do in this situation, because most of my attacks will kill it. But I get the Flame Orb, so now I get the Flare Boost. So, pretty cool stuff now that I'm going to be able to get extra damage out of my moves. So, he's going to hit me with the Volt Switch. Does quite a lot of damage, sadly. And he's going to swap out. Whatever he's going to swap into is not going to take this wall, except for the Goodra, which I forgot he had. So, it's going to take this... oh no, I just... Really? Okay, I was going to try to trick the... whatever, anyways. So now, I get the Assault Vest, so I take a lot less special damage. Now, this thing has the Burn Orb, so it's going to get burned. And I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage with the Shadow Ball. That was a very nice play, actually, on my part. So I'm able to get rid of the Assault Vest off of that Goodra. So Blimp is gonna die. The crit wasn't needed, but I was able to get rid of that Assault Vest, so I'm going to be able to do a lot more special damage to the thing. So that was a very smart move on my part. I'm actually pretty glad I did that. So now I send in Thug Life. What am I going so much? Alright, so now, I could do a lot of damage to most of his team with this guy, except for the, whatever. I don't know why I went for Drain Punch rather than Knock Off. I mean, Knockoff would have gotten rid of the Burn Orb, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So he's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here, and I'm like, damn it. I'm really wishing that I had gone for Knockoff before. So I'm able to hit this thing with a Knockoff, get rid of its leftovers, so it's gonna help. I do a fairly decent amount of damage, even though the burn. So he's gonna start recovering up, and since I'm thinking about that, I think I start D-dancing here because I need to get some. Really, I go for Knockoff. Why would I go for Knockoff again? It's gonna do jack all damage. I should have just. God damn it. Retrospect. Our hindsight is always 20/20. All right. Anyway. Alright, so now I decide to start dragon dancing. Because I was thinking about it. Would he go for the cover? Would he go for the sub? So he would most likely go for the substitute because he can get behind a wall, and I can't do a quarter of his health with Knockoff right now because I am -3, and now I am -2. So he's gonna start recovering up, which is okay. I need to keep D-dancing. I need to keep getting my attack higher, so I'm going to be able to take if I'm gonna be able to hit this thing, because a Knockoff at normal or +1 should definitely kill this thing. Sadly, it didn't on the turn before because I predicted the Goodra to stay in, because I don't know. The Goodra could have done quite a bit of damage, even though I have really good special defense on my Scrafty. So now that I have 3 D-dances up, I am at +3 speed, and my attack is neutral. He's gonna go for Snarl, which is gonna do -4 damage. It's gonna lower my special attack, which is perfectly okay because I'm not a special attacker. So very, very nice. I've got a very, very physical moveset. And I've also got that Iron Head to counter the fairies. So I go for D-Dance once more because I'm +4. This thing can't do much to me. I know that this it cannot do very much damage to me. Snarl does like 8 damage or something like that, and then I'm able to stay in here and just get D-danced up. So I am at +4 speed, and I am at +1 attack. So I know that pretty much whatever I can take out the sub. Obviously, I could have taken out the sub, I think, maybe 2 D-dances ago. So I'm gonna hit this thing with the Knockoff, which is gonna easily break the sub. And if I'm able to hit this thing without it setting up another substitute, I know it will kill. Just because, Scrafty's a beast. So, pretty cool stuff. Now, he does go for the substitute once again, so I'm gonna break the sub again, but he doesn't have any reliable recovery except for recover, which doesn't help him much. Like, he doesn't get the continual HP back, so I know that he's gonna keep setting up subs, and he's gonna get to a point where he's gonna have to recover and not set up a substitute. So he does get the paralyzed as he tries to either recover or sub. I really won't know which, but the Knockoff is easily going to take the thing down. But wait, it didn't. He's got max defense on this thing. So I'm like, God damn it. So now he's gonna recover once again, but I know that I'm gonna be able to do enough damage even after the recover to take the thing out. So I got the Sableye out of the way finally. Pretty cool stuff. I got a crit that time, like I even needed it, but I got a crit. So pretty cool stuff. I get my Moxie boost, so I'm at +2 attack now and +4 speed. So I am faster than everything else on his team, and Thug Life should be able to take everything down because that really was his last counter to my Scrafty. And luckily, I do not have Life Orb on this guy this time, so I would have died quite a long time ago had I not. So I'm gonna hit it with a Drain Punch, get a good amount of HP back. So pretty much the rest of the battle is just gonna go with Scrafty sweeping the entire team. And now I'm at +3. So Scrafty, once he gets set up, you can't stop it. Like, let's be honest here. It's pretty good stuff. So he sends in the Raichu, who's going to take a little bit of rocks damage, and then it's just going to get beaten pretty quickly by any move that I used, except for Iron Head. Iron Head might not kill it, but I know Raichu has kind of poor defenses. Pikachu does as well. I like Light Ball Pikachu more than Raichu, just because it's more fun to use. You don't ever see it, so... Anyways, yeah, the Drain Punch is gonna get me a bunch of HP back. The Raichu is gonna go down. He's got 2 more Pokemon left. He's got the Goodra, and he also has the Slowbro. So Slowbro is gonna go down to a knockoff quite easily, and the Goodra will go down to either knockoff, Iron. It'll pretty much go down to any move because I already have max attack because I didn't get a Moxie boost for killing off the Slowbro. So I have max attack. Anything I use will kill off this Goodra. So that will be the battle, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle. It was really, really fun. I got to set up very nicely. A couple of my Pokemon didn't even see battle. Like my Honchkrow didn't see battle. I believe there's one other that didn't see battle. But Gooey doesn't matter. It lowers my speed. It's all good. Anyway, Puddy is going to go down. I do win. I think, yeah, Honchkrow and Chandelure did not see battle. I ended up with a 4-0 victory. Only my Lotic and my Drifblim ended up fainting in that fight. So, hope you guys all enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And yes, thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later.